Hey y'all, it's Ray. How is everybody doing today? I hope everyone is having a good holiday. I know it's Christmas Eve, and I know probably most of y'all might not actually be religious, or some of y'all might be religious. Well, you know what? I'll still wish y'all a Merry Christmas, or at least Happy Holidays for those who don't celebrate Christmas and celebrate other Christmases or other holidays or whatever. I don't know, man. I just... You know me, I just try to be, politically correct, because I know people usually aren't politically correct with me. So anyway, I know what it's like to be alone on the holidays. I've been alone for many holidays, all by myself, though this go round, of course, everything is pre-recorded ahead of time, and I'm freaking brain dead, tired when I record all these things, so if there's a lot of these clips that I sound really tired or whatnot, is because I actually am tired, since I haven't slept in the last 2 weeks that I've been editing these videos and getting them ready for y'all so I can be gone for 2 whole months, and I'm really sorry about that. It's not intentional, but there's really nothing I can do about it. But you know what? I think I'm assuming at this point I'm in a good place right now. Or at least I'm trying to. I might have to suffer a bit with the family, but I'm okay. I promise you I'm okay, even if I'm not mentally well probably right now. But I am okay. I'm safe and sound where I'm at. And I love you all. Y'all are the world to me. And if I didn't love y'all and I didn't love playing RuneScape this much, I would not struggle as hard as I have with this video. And I want to apologize ahead of time. This is going to be a really short episode, and the next episode of this series isn't going to be out for another week. So, like I said, today is the 24th. It's Christmas Eve for Christians out there. The next episode isn't going to be uploaded until... what does my papers say? The 7th. So basically the new year. So episode 6 will be released on the 7th, January 7th, 2021. And episode 7 will be released on the 14th of January 2021. These are both Thursdays. Keep that in mind. Next week's episode, the 31st, should be the last video of the whole year from me, from my YouTube channel. And it's going to be special. I'm not going to spoil it for ya, but it's going to be good. I promise you it's going to be good. If you're having a rough time, you really need to pick me up after all these holidays and working long hours and whatnot. That episode is going to be for y'all. And I busted my butt for y'all for this. And I hope you enjoy it. I love you all so much. Y'all have no idea how much it means to me that y'all subscribe to my channel, like my content, and commenting on all the videos. I love that I can interact with each and every one of y'all when I premiere these videos. I know it's not high class, high production value and all that stuff, but none of that really matters to me. The only thing that really matters to me is y'all enjoying the content that I put out. And that's what brings me joy. And that makes me really happy that y'all really love that content. Okay, so y'all are probably wondering what the hell's going on. Well, I basically had to throw in the towel. I had to accept that I failed this challenge, and I had to do it with 2 accounts in order to get through. I tried multiple times. I broke the rules. I made a lot of exceptions just to get this one quest out of the way, because this one quest was essentially going to give me my, I think, thieving XP is what I was going for, defense XP. I was going to go for base 50 from this, get 50 defense. I failed this about 4 times. I got here by myself, managed on time, and I decided that Firebolt was not going to work it out for me. I actually had to upgrade to Death Runes and use Water Blast. This was an exceptionally hard challenge. I actually had fun doing this despite how many times I died. If I died, it essentially basically meant that I lost 10 minutes trying to get back to this location with 2 accounts. This was a wreck. It could have been 10 minutes to 20 minutes, and I had to basically do trial by error. It turns out that brews with my low combat stats, are not recommended to do this. You should have a lot more sharks and use the brews accordingly to try and trap the rangers, the millayers, and the majors that spawn when you get Scabarus down to like low HP. I actually died on this attempt. And you see I'm struggling here. It's like I can't trigger my effect. It's like I need to actually use the super restore because I've been tanking so much damage from the brews. By the time I actually get to this point, it's game over for me. I died. I went back to Lumbridge. I reset. I went back, and I don't know. I think this is actually the attempt that I actually got for myself. I think I actually succeeded this time. You can see where I'm trying to do it really scuffed. I'm trying to trap the mage. I actually trapped the mage for a little bit. The mage doesn't attack, but then the mage comes back and actually attacks me. And you can see I have like a better banking supply. I have a lot more sharks this go around, and things are actually looking quite well for me. Quite well indeed. And I think it's actually good. It's actually really good. But I don't know what happened with this attempt. I was struggling a lot, but I was doing so much better. So much freaking better on this attempt. This is actually the first I think I ever got, but I don't know. I don't know why I had to struggle. I don't know why I had to struggle, but I was so close to killing it. I was so close to killing it. And I was freaking out. You can tell I was freaking out the brews. I lost my lantern. It was like I couldn't see anything. I was worried about the bugs. I kind of ran all around over here. And then I got into this weird situation. It's like, okay, well I finally got them pulled over here. Can I trap them over here? I'm struggling to get back over to the location I wanted to go to. I'm trying to brew up. I'm not walking enough. And you know, by the graces of the gods, I somehow survived. I got to the location I needed to go to. And I'm restoing up. I'm poisoned, so it's not good for me. It's not good for me. And I'm down to like nothing. I got down to like nothing here. I got this last dose of brew, and I somehow managed to hit the last hit on it. And I lucked out so hard. My heartbeat was increased significantly. Significantly. You have no idea, because it's like I was poisoned, I got no HP. It's like I'm trying to get through the dialogue options as quick as possible with Osman here, and it's like I finally did it. If I die here, it wouldn't be the worst because I wouldn't have to fight that thing all over again. And it's like I had to go up to my tank. My tank is up to the side here, and I was freaking thrilled. I was thrilled. Now, here's the thing. I could have teleported out, but for some reason, I didn't have the brains to do that. I didn't have the brains to teleport out here, and I kind of paid dearly for it. I paid so much dearly for it. You'll see it. You'll see it coming up soon. You know, I brew back up to health so I don't, you know, get killed by the poison. And I don't know. It was like after this whole time, it was like I could have teleported out. Do I really want to teleport and log out of my account, or do I just want to, you know, suck it up? Say at least, you know, I might have had help in essence of as me and Raz completing the quest together, and it was like, you know, Raz, I got you in my pocket. I took you out of my pocket. I put you to work. You're going to help me with this. We're doing this quest together because we are the bestest of friends that we could do. And everything was going smoothly. Everything was going smoothly up until a particular point where I ended up, well, I guess you'll have to see what happens, but it's nothing good. Let me tell you, it's nothing good. Everything worked out smoothly the way it needed to, but then I forgot that agility levels kind of do matter, but it's not so much as agility levels, it's so much as how often do you stand put in one location before something bad happens. And that thing that you expected to not happen, happened. And well, one of my accounts didn't die. one account did die. And yeah, we fell right through the hole. Fell right through the hole. I should have kept running with this account all the way to the ladder, but then I was more concerned with keeping my tank alive because my tank had no food, right? The only thing I had was the Din's Bulwark. I prayed Mage, and I had Piety on so that I wouldn't take any damage from any of the Rangers or the Meleeers or minimal. And my tank just stayed here while I fell down into the hole with the improperly playing account, which did die in that hole. Sadly, I couldn't brew up fast enough. It was disgusting. But eventually I got back. I got all my loots back, and we basically came back down here. I did the Michael Jackson moonwalk for God knows what reason again. And you know what? I talked to the priest, and I completed contact together, even if it wasn't by myself. And it was with Raz at my site. Fantastic. I love y'all.
You see that? You see how beautiful this city is, Raz? I couldn't have done this without you and I creating this decision for ourselves in order to develop everything that we wanted to with this account. Honestly, there's so much more I have to still bring you along for to do with me, but man, Raz, we are just... Can you believe that we're just getting started after all the hard work we went through? Look at this. Raz, I'm about to pay off the hard work that we got for this quest. Look at this. Defense XP. 49 defense. And then there's one more to go. Defense. 50 defense. We don't even need to train defense for a while now. We can just keep on working on training magic only now. I always wanted 50 defense because I figured, you know, that would be the best way to beat you. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm level 45.75. So the next couple combat levels, I should be 46 combat. I'm gonna keep training magic, and we'll see where this road takes us. Come on, Raz, you're gonna have to get back into my backpack, right? You're gonna do it. Let's go. Damn. Third step on this medium clue, and I can't even freaking do it. Because it says jump for joy in Yanel Bank. Dance and jig before you talk to me. Equip a brown apron, adamantite medium helm, and a snakes and chaps. And you have to be 30 ranged to equip snakeskin chaps, I believe. 30 ranged, 30 defense. Rip, dude. Rip, rip, rip. Ripperino. Alright, alright. Look, you know what? I'm salty about that freaking, you know, medium clip, but you know what? I'm mostly salty that we still have not got our freaking body rune. I mean, to be fair, it is basically like the body talisman is 1 in 87.5. But you know what? At least we're getting some mad magic XP gains. We're just about to hit 50 magic. And honestly, I can't freaking complain. Because this is freaking sick. Having 50 magic. And apparently almost 48 levels. Oh my god, dude. Let's go. I only need 7 more magic levels to go until I can do the quest Family Crest. And this whole journey of this 7-day trial, Raz, will be worth it as I carry you in my backpack and we complete our saga of our chapter of our life together. Nice. Another random event. Let's go do it. I want to go to school. Come on. Let's go to school. Alright. What comes next? Bread. Cake. Pie. Pizza. It makes logical sense, right? Even though they're all desserts. scimitar, mace, battle axe, longsword, banana, strawberry. I don't know what that is. I think it's a pineapple. Alright. Cool beans. We got all 3 of the questions correct. Yes. Pick the object that should come next. Okay. What do we do, gang? Sure. Let's go. Let's go magic XP. Seems legit. Logically. Alright. I'm so freaking brain dead. I just realized I ran out of runes and I'm like 10.4k XP away from 53 magic. Alright. We're gonna go back to the rune shop and we're gonna buy some runes, but I think I'm gonna go take a nap and then come back with this with a fresh mindset. We killed about 42 king crabs and still have not got the body talisman. Nap time. Alright, y'all. So apparently I went and passed out at some time. So just a quick reminder, just so we know we're all on the same page. And before I get started, I just want to say, so my brother is making some really, really, really loud noises right now. So some things you might pick up. I've locked the room and I soundproofed a little bit of what I could, but you're probably going to hear a bit of some background noises and probably an echo since the door is closed and I always have to leave it open when I make recordings, because if I don't, well, you hear the echo like you should be hearing a slight echo from my voice right now because I am just a naturally loud person. But anyway, so we're going back down to the grind spot. Before I went to go pass out, which I kind of regret now because I lost so many hours on the account that I could have spent while doing that. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to grind out the spot that we need to get, because we still need to get those that cosmic, I think the body talisman in order to make a body tiara, which we need the body tiara to get to our 35 rune crafting grind. So we're going to keep doing this for a while. We're probably going to get more combat levels. So because of the nature of what's happening in the house right now, I may not be able to give my live voice. So I'll have to come back and record over. It's just a fact of life. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the other side. All right, it looks like we got Evil Bob. So let's go ahead and do Evil Bob's abduction random event, apparently, because Lord knows that I can't like freaking do anything else. So it was a rule I set for myself, was to do every single random event as possible without even noticing. And we are 5.7k XP away from 53 magic. Okay, which one was it? I think it was this one right here. Okay, so I need the small fishing net from over yonder. Alright, so we fish. Got the fish. Now we have to just, I think, cook it. So we have to cook it on the stove. We can drop that. Use the raw fish on Bob. Yeah, okay. So now we can just run away. He's asleep. And what did I get? How much XP did I get? Exit when ready? No. Okay. I clicked the wrong option. RIP. Rip my life into pieces. This is how my last resort goes. What'd I get? I didn't get a level up and I didn't see how much XP I got, but you know, we're 3.2k XP away from 41 fishing, so I'm not gonna complain there. And there's my crab again. So let's go back to doing sand crabs. Oh. Y'all, we just got the body talisman that we needed for the grind. Dude, I'm so excited. It took us 52 kills and we finally got the body talisman. So now we can actually start the rune crafting grind. However, I want to do a few things before we try to do that, and I want to try and get this mining level up. I'll show you what I mean in here in a second. Okay, so taking a look at the bank, the loot in general. So this is how much coal we have. 1,389. We need approximately 50 smithing. I have no idea how much XP we're gonna have to need for that 50 smithing, but we're gonna go ahead and mine some iron ore to make steel items, I think. Cause look at this. So steel starts at level 30. We're at 37 smithing. So I think what we'll do is we'll mine enough iron, I think, to get a crap ton of steel bars to make steel items. And then we can actually sell those steel items, or we can actually high alch them later. So that's what we'll do. And I have no idea how much iron ore we will need to do, but we'll figure it out. We got lots of loots and lots of like alchables, so kind of excited. So let me hop to it. All right, so I spent quite a few hours doing a little bit of research, checking out the wiki, and then looking around the map and seeing what I could figure out. It narrowed down to 3 kinds of criteria that I kind of was looking for when I was looking for my iron ore mining grind, and they are basically as follows as my mining criteria. 1, it has to at least have 3 or 4 iron ore plots, preferably within 1 or 2 tiles of each other. 2, quick access to the bank or a deposit box. And 3, relatively low travel time, i.e. low downtime, because the quicker I can mine, the quicker I can bank, and the quicker I can return, means Ray is a really happy camper, or I guess happy girl in general. And without further ado, let's get into my options that I looked at within the wiki. Okay, so the first location I checked out was the mine in Alkharid. This was a cluster F for me, dude. It had a lot of iron ore, 9 in total. There was 2 banking options, one that was in the Duel Arena and then one that was in the Alkharid Bank. And the travel time was unacceptable for me. And I noted it as 0 viability because of the extremely high travel time and thus high downtime. So I wasn't really willing to do this. This was a last-ditch effort, though. It wasn't bad. The second option I looked at was probably the better of all of my crappy options, which was basically the 6 iron ore that was in Ardoween, and it had moderate travel time and only had 1 viable bank option, which is pretty much the downtime for me, with decent available resources. There was also one other one, and it was the sewer. It had a much better travel time because you can basically just travel from the sewer out to the other sewer and then go straight to the bank. This was actually much quicker. The thing about this is why I didn't recommend this is that there was 5 iron ore, which was great. However, there were mobs down there and I didn't want to have to waste food and to travel that, so it was pretty unsafe for me, even with 50 defense. I don't think I would have a problem, but when you get attacked, you kind of stop skilling, and that gets a really pain in the butt. The fourth option was using the banking option, either of the 2 mining plots within the freaking Keldagrim place. It had really good availability. It had 2 mining options, and it was really close to the blast furnace, which was a relatively close banking spot. However, I had to knock this down because I wasn't familiar with the area as much as I was with like other places, and I didn't really want to take my chances here. And I think that would be a little bit too much effort to do that. And then, of course, there was the next option. This one was probably this is actually a really good option, but it was still a little bit too slow for me, and some of the iron ore was not very close. You know, I rated it as a 2, but I'm pretty sure it could be easily as a 3 on a scale of 1 to 5. It had 2 banking options. That had the North Bank and the South Bank. South Bank, which was in the Yeno, and then the North Bank, which is in the fishing trawler.
It had, like I said, it had a good amount of resources. It was moderate travel time, 15 to 16 seconds to the south bank, and then 19 seconds of travel time to the north bank. My next option, the next two options, well, to be fair, the Yannel and the north fishing trawler bank, that also fits a standard of niche. But the one that I ultimately agreed was the standard for what I was looking for was none other than the Hosidius mining farm. I don't know. I'm brain dead at this point. I'm sorry. But it had really good resource viability. It was decent overall. It was a 3 out of 5. 14 seconds bank travel down to the charcoal burgery. I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. It had 9 iron ore. It was essentially the standard for what I was looking for. The problem with this one was that the iron ore was a little bit too displaced, farther from the tiles. But if I didn't mind doing that, I would have gone here. Now, there is one honorable mention. But Jagex never added the deposit box down into the freaking dwarven mine down here. Down on, I don't know, Ice Mountain, I guess you want to put it that way. I guess the reason why they didn't add the deposit box was because I think that was later added in 2008 or 2009. And the reason why they wouldn't add that is because clearly the mining guild has a deposit box, has a bank, it has ore in there. And not doing this for low-level miners combats bots. But this actually would have been the best in slot. Which leads us to the best in slot. None other than Mount Karuulm. This is the best in slot. 6 iron ore. I don't have to travel anywhere. It's 8 seconds of travel time, thus 8 seconds of downtime. It is the greatest resource viability. Extremely low travel time, as I said, and thus low downtime. This is the best in slot. This is what I was looking for. And I'm glad I chose this because this was the best option for me. Well, hello, Bob. How are you again, dude? Come here. Come here, Bob. Let's freaking do this. Yeah, that seems like a... Wait, what? Bob! What do you mean you're not interested in me, dude? Freaking Christ, dude. That freaking Bob. Bob the Hammer, where art thou? So, I've been doing this mining, right, for quite some time now, and I basically just got my second medium clue on the account. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one, but we're gonna try. We might get to a point where we won't be able to complete it, but we shall see. So, let's take a look. Where is that on the map? Alright. Interesting. Okay. Alright, here we are. Let's see. Okay, we found a new clue. Cry in the Cather Bay ranging shop. Bow before you talk to me. Damn. So, the ranging guild, it requires, what, 40 range to get in there? No, ranging shop. Okay, hard leather body. Let me see. I might be able to equip it, unless it requires 10 ranged. No, it only requires 1 ranged. Okay, nice. Nice. Oh, I lucked out there. Alright, second step. So let's cry. And let's bow. Alright, come on. Let's see what the next clue is. Hopefully we can do it. Ooh, we might be able to do it. We now have a 33.33% chance to succeed and get a casket.
wherever the hell this one is. So long as it's in an area where we can do it. It's very fortunate for us because we can just go back there. But yes, we have a 33.33% chance that this will be the last step. It'll be 3 steps for us to complete it, and we will have it. That is, if it is a 3-step clue. Hopefully it is. I would be interested to see what we get. I hope, because I would really like to get ranger boots. You know, it would be interesting if I actually did get ranger boots. Holy crap, dude, the 33.33% chance came in clutch and we got it. So, let's see. Crap. Did not get those ranger boots. Sucks, dude. This freaking sucks. Add it to the collection log. Hey, but you know what? On the downside, at least we were able to complete our first medium treasure trail for once in our life. Even if it was only 11.2k loot. That's not too bad. I'm not gonna complain. So looking in the bank, I'm trying to go for 1500 coal right now. And about 750 iron. So I'm about 750 subtract 711. I'm 39 iron away from my current goal. And then in terms of coal, 1439. I'm about 61 coal away. So I'm gonna keep working on that, and then we'll start to get to some smithing levels, I think. We'll see. Alright, so I went and picked up another clue, but it turns out that it's not a medium clue. It's actually a hard clue. So I'm gonna have to drop it because it's requiring me to 1, get attack XP, and 2, have range XP for Blue Dragon High Chaps. I'm gonna have to drop the hard clue because I thought it was a medium clue and I'm kind of salty it's not. Oh well, life kind of be like that, you know, sometimes, dude. Alright, y'all, I just finished mining all of the iron and all of the coal that I freaking need. So now we can finally move on to the next stage of the account. And basically that is called smithing bars. I believe this is accurate. Let me see. 84 times 2. Hang on. Wait, okay. I need 2 more iron ore, and then we're gonna go to freaking Edgeville. And we're gonna start smithing bars. So let's hop to it. Alright, this basically is the last bit of ore and left for me to go ahead and make into what? Steel bars? So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna smith them in, and I'm going to probably teleport and work on getting more smithing levels through essentially smithing them into steel items. And then I'll try to liquidate the bank a little bit. I'm running out of membership. I don't know how much time I have left, but I want to see if I can smith them and work on a little bit of rune crafting and then get some magic. That's the plan for now. Hey yo! This is me, Ray, finishing up the last bit of our inventory of all the steel bars that we have. We're going for the smithing grind. I'm gonna have to liquidate the bank and see if I can go and get some ore somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know if I'm gonna mine it. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it from like a vendor, but we're gonna freaking do it. But I gotta liquidate the bank a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Alright, y'all, I managed to liquidate and consolidate my bank a little bit. I got a few tabs. I still need to do a lot of work on this, but I'm about to lose membership within a way less than 24 hours from now. So I think this is as clean as my bank is gonna be for a while, but I'm pretty impressed with it. I also managed to get my hands on some bars here from the blast furnace. I don't know how if that's how you say it, and some bars from over yonder. So we're gonna go ahead and go ahead and knock out this 49 smithing. And then we're gonna go knock out... I think we're gonna knock out the quest called Between a Rock. So we'll get that 49 smithing and then we'll boost for 50 smithing and do this quest. Let's get to it.